Hey y'all! Page after page revealed a side of the story had never known, details Tunde had kept hidden, decisions he had made alone, burdens he had carried in silence. Kelvin stopped reading several times, overwhelmed by what he was learning. Memories flooded back. Moments that once seemed insignificant suddenly carried new meaning. A warning Tunde had given years earlier. A conversation Kelvin had brushed aside. A look on Tunde's face during their final meeting. For the first time, the pieces began to fit together. And with every page, Kelvin felt the weight of 7 years of anger slowly slipping away. The truth was this: Tunde had discovered that a group of powerful investors had been quietly working to push Kelvin out of his own company and take everything he had built. He had tried to warn Kelvin, but the evidence was too thin. No one would listen. No one would believe him. So Tunde made a choice Kelvin never knew about. He secretly moved the company's vulnerable assets into protected investments and property holdings, keeping them out of reach until the danger passed. To everyone else, it looked like betrayal. To Kelvin, it looked like theft. But in reality, Tunde had spent 7 years guarding everything Kelvin thought was gone. He had carried the blame alone because he believed the truth would only put Kelvin in greater danger. Then he reached the final envelope inside the box. Unlike the others, it contained only a single sheet of paper. No explanation, no details. Just one request. Tunde had written, "If you're reading this, there is one last place I need you to go." Attached was an address, nothing more. The next morning, Kelvin drove there. The location led him to a small hill overlooking the town where they had grown up, a place they used to visit as boys whenever they wanted to talk about the future. The old bench was still there, weathered by time. Waiting. Kelvin sat down. For a few moments, he simply stared at the view. Then he noticed something carved into the wood. Words, faded, but still visible. Words they had carved together when they were teenagers. Brothers, no matter what. Kelvin lowered his head, and for the first time in years, tears filled his eyes. All those years, he had believed the story was about betrayal, but sitting there, he realized it had always been about something else. Misunderstanding, pride, silence, the things that separate people once meant everything to each other. The mystery was finally over. The answers had been found. But the ending wasn't the one Kelvin wanted, because the one person who could have shared that moment with him was gone. And sometimes, the saddest truth of all is that understanding arrives long after the opportunity to make things right has passed. As the sun began to set, Kelvin stood from the bench. He looked at the carving one final time, then smiled through the tears. Not because the pain was gone, but because, at last, he knew the truth. Tunde had never betrayed him. He had protected him. And somehow, that truth felt like a final goodbye.